the nerves. How are you feeling?
Actually, more nervous than I thought I'd be. It's quite daunting, some of the stories you hear, and just put the wind up me a little bit.
Well, I'm not surprised because The Jungle really is one of the most gruelling reality TV shows that you can do. We've already had testicle taste tests, there's been challenges with snakes, there's been feces thrown at people as well. Are you worried?
I mean, most of that seems like, you know, I did when I was a kid, but that eating those parts that you just mentioned, that's a bit much. And I think I've never been one for tasting various so I won't go there. But yeah, like nuts, I've never eaten nuts before, so I'm looking forward to whatever they've got to throw at me. I'm an experienced junkie, so I'll take it on.
What are you most scared of? What are you most terrified of that you're worried could be coming at you?
Well, actually, I'm most terrified of missing my young fellow crawling for the first time. You know, here I'll just be thinking about them and him to get through that. But I'm not too afraid of anything really. I mean, of course, I've got the normal human. You've got a little bit of fear in everything, but it doesn't stop you from having a crack at it. So I'm not too concerned, but I just know that there is something they've got up their sleeve, and that's going to be terrifying when it turns up and faces me.
You talk about your baby boy. How's life changed for you since you've become a dad?
Oh, it's done an absolute 180. Not just in your own development, self-development from having a new set of responsibilities, a new set of what's important in your life. So it's just been absolutely massive. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me, and it's really put me on the right path. So I'm super stoked with it, and I think get out there and do the fam proud would be the go.
You are famously an excellent team player. So what makes the worst teammate in your mind? What are you worried about from the others?
Well, I'm not a huge fan of people with flatulence issues, and I think if on the diet that seems to be thrown around there, beans and rice, I'm walking straight into an ambush.
I think you are. How do you cope with the ambush?
Well, return fire, I suppose.
What an asset you're going to be.
Fight fire with fire. Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it's scary because that's a war you don't want to start, because people got to go to sleep at some point. You know?
What's your charity? Who are you going in there for?
So, Kimberley Spirit Foundation. I've got a mate, Scotty, who's set it all up, and they do great works with Indigenous kids. Some of these kids I think the suicide rate's pretty high up there, like extremely high. And it's great to see they get out, they feed the youngsters, take them out and mentor them through different activities and sort of try to just bolster the whole community, and that really that flows on to then the next gen. And so if I could raise some money for the Kimberley Spirit Foundation, that would be bloody tops. Well,
I do think that, and I mean this with the utmost respect, Honey Badge, because really, you are the pin-up for boating, camp and fishing, right? So surely this jungle experience is going to be a breeze.
Yeah, well, I'm actually really pumped to see how everyone goes with it, because I'm quietly confident I can handle what's coming on that front. But I'm not exactly confident on handling what the cheeky one they've got up the sleeve ready for me. So I'm keen, super keen for the camping and look forward to it, yeah. Any
last words or any last pleas before you go in?
In case I don't return, and if I eat anything that's questionable, my darling Alex and Billy, love you lots, and I'll see you soon.
Nick Cummins, good luck, and hey, bombs away.
Oh my gosh, the highlight of my Easter has been hearing you and the Honey Badge just rip fart chat. I never thought I'd see it.
You're welcome, Australia.